This is Work Together 9-2, textbook page 247, and workbook page 195. This is a cash payments journal, and we're going to journalize some transactions on it. But before we do, I want you to know that this is a special journal. It records only transactions that paid cash. So if you see anywhere in the transaction that it says paid cash, it's going to go in this journal. There are some special amount columns. It has its normal general and debit columns, but that's not a special amount column. The last three are. The third one is accounts payable debit, and the last one's cash credit. A lot of times we pay cash to decrease how much we owe someone. So that would be a cash credit and accounts payable debit. When it's accounts payable debit, we have to specify who owes us less, and we put their names over here. So like OK Supply, accounts payable, OK Supply, we go in this column, far left, and in the accounts payable debit column would the amount go. This fourth one is purchases discount. Okay, this is what I wanted to explain quick. There's two different types of discounts. There's cash discount, cash, and purchases. Cash is taken before you receive the invoice. I'll just say before, I should say before invoice. That'd be easier. I'm trying to write as little as possible here. And purchases is taken after invoiced. So if I have a cash discount, that is like I go to the Buckle and they happen to have a 30% off on their jeans, and they give me a discount before I put my credit card up and have to owe them money. So I get the discount before I even get charged for the jeans. So what was $70, I don't know, what's 30% of $70, or $100 is now only $70. And I would not be billed, if I said I'm going to pay it on account, I would not be billed $100, I'd be billed $70. A purchase discount is when you get a discount after you've been billed. So I say $100, maybe I got the 30% discount ahead of time, so it's only $70, but I say I'm going to pay it later on account, and then I get this invoice, and the invoice says, hey, you can get 10% off if you pay within 30 days. Well, that's great. So I'll get $7 off if I pay within 30 days. So I pay within 30 days. I then have to only pay $63, and I would have a $7 discount, purchase discount, and my original amount is taken off the books of $70. You'll see how that lays out here in just a second when we do the transactions. So, first transaction. It said on October 1st, does it say what page we're working on first? Oh, yes, page 10. And I need to zoom back out. Okay, page 10. October 1st, and then above the date we're going to put 2012. Paid cash for a telephone bill, $85. Well, I know cash is being credited or decreased for $85. So I put that in the cash credit column. Telephone bill would be considered a utility expense. There isn't a utility expense special amount column, so I'm going to use the general debit column. $85, utilities expense. C321. And since this says check number, I don't have to put C down, so 321. And I write too big for those spots. October 7th. I don't repeat the month because it's still October. Until the month changes, do I write a month down? Or if I'm starting a new page. Paid cash for office supplies, $52. So the amount of cash going out this time is $52. It's for office supplies. I'm assuming, did they give us a chart of accounts last time? No. Okay, so I'm assuming there is an office supplies. Well, they might have given us the chart of accounts like at the beginning of chapter 8 or something too. Let's see. How much was it? 52? So there'd be 52 general debit and then check number 321. Or 322. I'm like reading the one above it. On the 11th, paid cash. How much? It says to GMT Hardware for merchandise with a list price of $800 less a 60% trade discount. Trade discount is like saying you got a cash discount ahead of time. It's the same as saying cash discount. So the amount, it says list price of $800. So if I take, with my calculator, I don't know if you can see that or not, I'll take, clear, 800, and I'm going to times it by 40%. Now, I'll tell you why in a second. That's 320. 60% is my discount. 60 from 100 is 40. So if the discount is 60, that means I pay 40. So I'm just going to cut to the chase and say 800 times 40, because that's how much cash I'm paying, 320. And trade discount is taken before they were billed. So over here it says paid cash to GMT Hardware for merchandise. So I must have purchased some merchandise. So I'm going to charge that to purchases account and debit it $320. What check did we write? 323. So once again, I made the purchase, and I'm not saying I'm going to owe them money later, so it's not a payable. And they're giving me a discount before I even pay for the merchandise. So that would be only paying 40% because they gave me a 60% trade discount. And trade discount is the same as saying cash. On the 17th, paid cash on account to West Supply covering purchase invoice number 199 for $3,420 less 2% discount. Okay, let's do this again. So I'm paying on account something that I owed. So that would be accounts payable, right? And whenever I use accounts payable, I have to specify who I owe less to in the account title column. So I'm just going to put in West Supply really quick. So that's taken care of. My check number was 324. And then I can start explaining. Paid cash on account. So I had previously purchased it probably last month. And I have this purchase invoice. I already have the invoice. And here it says, when I wrote the note, purchases, discounts, take after invoice. So I have to decrease how much I owe them. Well, I owed them $3,420 because that's what I was invoiced. So I'm going to decrease accounts payable $3,420. But I'm only going to pay 98% because they're giving me a 2% discount. So there's two ways of doing this. I can take $3,420 times 2%, that's $68.40. That would be my purchases discount, $68.40. And I can either subtract that from $3,420, or I could say the amount of cash that I'm going to pay is 98%. So $3,420 times 98% is $30,351.60. Now if I were to add my credits together, it will equal my debits. So always double check yourself. So 3,351.60 plus 68.40, yep, equals 3,420. So I did the right calculations there. Next, on the 19th, you pay cash on account to Quill Forest Products covering purchase number 182 for $4,380. No cash discount was offered. So I owed Quill Forest Products, so that's the accounts payable that I am decreasing. Quill Forest Products. $4,380, and general debit, or what am I doing? No, I'm paying. Sorry, $4,380. I'm still thinking about the mom who called a little while ago, and we came up with a game plan, and I'm still thinking about my game plan. All right, that's it. That is it. That was the last transaction for this one. So now you're ready for On Your Own 9-2. And remember, the examples are in the book. They will help you. Read the chapter to help you understand. The more you can get into your head, the better. One thing that I didn't discuss with you is a lot of times a purchase discount, they will have terms on their invoice. And the term might say 2/10, comma N30. So here, 2/10 N/30. This means 2%, you can take a 2% off your invoice if you pay it within 10 days, or you have to pay the net amount within 30. A lot of invoices will have some kind of deal like this. Anyway, off you go like a dirty shirt and do On Your Own 9-2.